What's up, YouTube? I'd say welcome to the smoke session, but I came out to this park and I actually forgot my oil rig, so I won't be able to be smoking right now. I still did bring some rosin with me that I brought from the dispensary, so I can show you guys that. And there's a few things I wanted to talk about anyways. I know I've already, in my last couple videos and in the comments, I've already thanking people a ton for the subscribing, but I just literally can't thank everyone enough. Before I came out with my last video, I was at 419 subscribers, and just about 30 minutes after uploading that video, I was up to 422, and I'm pretty sure that's where I'm at currently right now. So once again, thank you to everyone who has subscribed, and thank you to everyone who may subscribe in the future. I hope you do. We have this rosin here. The name of it is Princess Haze. It's a hybrid. I can show you the label right there. See if that will focus. I don't think you can really see that too well, but right there it says that it was tested, and that's saying 0% for all those different things like fungicides and microbials. You probably can't read that anyways, but I'll show you the important part about it, the actual rosin. If you don't know what rosin is, it is completely solventless hash oil. Unlike BHO of course is butane hash oil. You use butane to extract it. The rosin is made just by taking weed nugs and applying heat and pressure. Some people just use a straightening iron. That's the cheapest way to go. You can use a straightening iron and buy a clamp from a place like Home Depot. That's the best way to do it at a budget. And then you just put the weed inside of parchment paper, or some people would say the correct way to do it is you're supposed to, they have these little pouch things that are kind of like tea pouches, but they're not tea pouches because they're for making rosin. And you put the buds inside of there, put the pouch inside of the straightening iron, and put the clamp on, or you can press down with your hand. But the more pressure you apply, the more weed juice will come out. That's basically what rosin is after you apply the pressure and the heat, there's this juice that squeezes out. I don't know how to describe exactly what to call it, or I can't think of exactly what to call it, but that's the rosin. So I really like this. This is actually the first gram of rosin I ever bought. If you're around Colorado, you'll know it's not really a common thing around here. I don't know why, because in Seattle and California, it's everywhere. From what I've seen from the weed maps, I look at the weed maps for everywhere just to see. And yeah, for some reason, it hasn't been around here too much, but finally a dispensary in town got some, and I actually got this at a really good price. The rosin that is here, before I found this, the cheapest I could find is about 60 a gram, which is too much for me to spend. I just don't have the money. If I had the money, I would love to spend that much money on some fire hash, but luckily I got this rosin for 40 a gram after tax, which in my opinion is still a decent amount of money to spend on a gram of hash oil. I can get some high-end BHO for 30 a gram, or even cheaper on special deals and things like that, but just over time of dabbing BHO, it worries me about what it could do to my health, even if it is completely purged. For people who live in a place where it's not legal and they have a dealer make BHO for them, or you, if that's you, I hope that you know that that's safe. The BHO is safe, because there is quote-unquote safe BHO out there. Depending on who you ask, there will be some people who say that there's no safe BHO out there, and somewhat that's true, because no matter what, there's always butane residual left over in that hash oil, even if it's just a tiny bit. And so that still worries me a bit, because I'm a person that dabs every single day. I actually had a comment, someone asked me, how much do I spend a month? I think it was something like that. But I go by a monthly budget for weed, and I smoke about 10 or 11 grams of hash a month and maybe about 7 grams of weed. I mainly dab just because my tolerance is really high, and so it's just more affordable for me to do that with the prices I can get BHO at. It wouldn't be as affordable for me if I was buying rosin all the time, but that's what goes into what I started with in general, is dabbing 11 grams of BHO every single month, every single day. You never know, even if, you know, this is high-end Colorado butane hash oil that I bought from a medical dispensary, golden in color, came from a dispensary, and of course, you know, I've had golden hash oil that made me feel like I had the stomach flu after I dabbed it. That came from a dealer around here, so even if it's gold, that's a good sign, but doesn't necessarily mean it's completely safe. But you just have to think about it. Even if it does have a tiny amount, just the smallest trace amount, that's the, you know, the least you can have in there with BHO, you still never know what kind of health effects that could have, maybe when I'm 60 years old. So anyways, I'm hoping rosin becomes more affordable. I know that it's a hard thing to do just because the yield's so small, and that's another reason why BHO is cheaper, is because butane just extracts it so well. You get way higher of a yield. But anyways, this rosin's nice. Hopefully, lost my train of thought. But anyways, the next thing I wanted to go on for this video was, I wanted to say, if anyone has any questions, they can put them down in the comments now, and I'll go to the previous videos too and look at those questions, and I'll compile a list and I'll make a question and answer video. There was someone who was saying I should do that. And yeah, I would take some dabs right now, but like I said, I forgot all my supplies, so there will be no smoking in this video, unfortunately. Probably one of the only videos where there will be no smoking. But anyways, so yeah, leave your comments down there, and hopefully, even though I'm not smoking right now, I will be in just a tiny bit, so hopefully you're smoking. And yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll be coming out with another video very soon. I've been trying to do it every day, or if not, every other day. So yeah, I'll see you guys.